friends, today I'm going to show you how to make a mug cake. This is a cake that you can make in a mug at home. I'll show you the tools that I need and all the ingredients, and then we'll make it together. So I'm using my biggest mug, and this is a very large mug. You can use a medium mug, but I would try to find the biggest mug in your cabinet to make this cake. I need 3 different measuring spoons, a tablespoon, which is the biggest measuring spoon, a teaspoon, and a ½ teaspoon. I'm also going to need 1 regular spoon to stir with. Then for our ingredients, we need flour, sugar, this is some milk, regular milk. This is called baking powder. Hopefully you have some at home. Cooking oil. I'm using the kind called canola oil, but whatever kind of cooking oil you have. This recipe calls for vanilla. For our friends who don't like vanilla or have a vanilla allergy, you could just add a little bit of extra milk. However much vanilla you're using in the recipe, replace with milk. And I'm making a confetti cake or birthday cake, which has sprinkles in it. If you don't have sprinkles at home, I have a lot of other varieties of cake that you can make in a mug, in the microwave, using different ingredients that are not sprinkles, like chocolate chips or fruit. And I'll put those in the video description so that you know how to do that. I think those are all the ingredients. Now I'm going to start making my cake. This recipe, I need 4 tablespoons of flour. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see I try to keep it level with the top. You don't want it like mounding up like this. That would be too much. That would not count as 1. And you don't want it too little so it's not all the way at the top. You want it just even with the top. And if you want to, you can use a knife to slide it over the top of your measuring spoon. So that it's even, like that. And that makes 4. So I'm done with my flour. I need 3 tablespoons of sugar. I'm going to wipe off my measuring spoon so I don't get flour in my sugar. And again, we want it the same kind of level with the top. 1, 2, 3. All right. So that's flour and sugar finished. Next is baking powder. For baking powder, I need a ½ teaspoon. And this has a built-in little scraper so that you can make sure it's level at the top, smoothed over at the top. So I scrape it off there. That's a level ½ teaspoon of baking powder. Put that in my mug. I'm done with that one. Done with baking powder. Next we'll add wet ingredients. So the flour, the sugar, and the baking powder were all dry. Now we're going to add wet ingredients. I'm going to start with 1 tablespoon of oil. And pour carefully. Whoa, mine went over a little. That's going to be okay. 1 tablespoon of oil. 3 tablespoons of milk. 1, 2, 3. All right, milk is finished. Next is our vanilla. This one calls for 2 teaspoons of vanilla. 1, 2. Like I said, if you don't like vanilla or you don't have vanilla, you could just put in extra milk. Now, for the birthday cake or confetti cake, we're going to add sprinkles, and it's 1 tablespoon of sprinkles. And I'm going to pour them carefully into my measuring spoon. That looks about right. All right. We're done with our measuring spoons. Put the top on my sprinkles so they don't spill. Now I'm just going to use my regular spoon and stir it all together. Really mixing it up so you know all your ingredients are stirred up. Use your spoon to make sure you're scraping at the bottom so you don't leave lumps of flour at the bottom. And it's going to look about like that. Alright, I feel like it's pretty good and stirred up. Now I'm going to put it in the microwave. I think I'll use this little spoon to scrape off all my batter. Make sure it all gets in there. Alright. I'm going to put it in the microwave for 1 minute and a half. So it should look like 130 on your microwave. (130) on the microwave. And I'm going to push start. Looks like that. Alright, now our cake is cooking. So just as a reminder, so we can all remember, before I started cooking, I made sure to wash my hands really well first. I put on an apron so I could keep my clothes clean. If you have long hair, you can put it back in a ponytail so your hair doesn't fall in the food. And as I'm finished, I think I'll take all of my dirty spoons and put them in my sink. So while it's cooking, we can talk about some other things we can make in a mug other than cake. Well, and other flavors of cake we can make too. So this will be a confetti cake or birthday cake. We can also make chocolate cake. I made one that was banana cake with chocolate chips. You can put fruit in it, so like a strawberry cake or a peach cake. Also, you can cook eggs in the microwave in a mug. We can make like cheesy scrambled eggs. We could make macaroni and cheese. I like making these cakes because they're quick and don't take a lot of ingredients, and they make like a cake for one person. So our cake is almost finished already, and as soon as it comes out, I'll show you what it looks like. There's the beep. So you should maybe, friends, have your grown-ups help you get it out of the microwave because the handle might be hot. I can tell you it smells very good, and that is my cake. It's very hot right now. So right now we'll just wait 1 minute before trying it. And if you want to, you can try to pour it out of the mug onto a plate, but I'm going to eat mine right out of the mug. So I know it hasn't been 1 minute, but I want to show you how beautiful this cake is. See it with all the rainbow sprinkles? And it tastes delicious. This one is very hot. It's really nice if you like ice cream. You can put ice cream on your cake. It's very good. All right, friends. Hopefully you'll have a chance to try making a mug cake at home. And if you read the description below the video or have your grown-up read it, I'll have all the ingredients and directions written down and a whole bunch of different varieties for if you don't have sprinkles. Maybe you have chocolate chips. Maybe you have a strawberry or some banana, something like that. And you can try making mug cakes at home. All right, friends. See you next time.